So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise, and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Now the starting group for the visitors. The pass to Ramos. Clarkson for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting for the home team. At the line for one.
And so he hits the technical free throw. So impressive the way Siakam has emerged as a #1 scorer.
He has a great handle for his size. The length is hard for any defender to deal with, whether Siakam's back to the basket or facing up.
Just 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Drives to the hoop. We're about 1 minute into the first. A steal. Out to the right wing. Rebounded by Clarkson.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And that one is good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Lopez, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Kicks to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Lopez, no luck.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Bucket is good.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The shot, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And the rebound goes to Lopez.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
There's the drive. And the rebound goes to Lopez. To the right side. From 11 feet away. No good that time. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Clarkson. Can't get it to fall. And here they come. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And they get it back. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. Guy just embraces the responsibility of it all. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Puts it up off the inbound, and the shot falls short this time.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
To the wing on the left, Ramos gets the three-pointer to fall. 5 points in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Lopez outside. Oh, that's blocked.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's blocked.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Soto. Good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
For 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Clarkson. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They double him with Clarkson. Clarkson's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. They need this. And it's off the back rim, no good. Gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got 12 in the game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Down low. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Soto, the pass to Clarkson. Uses both hands to slam it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
Yes, Kevin, the major forces you know for sure. There are always some teams you just can't tell if they're legit or not.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
To the away team.
We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Soto, Villanueva cover. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. 1:37 left to play here in the first. Stolen. Pass to Phillips. Props in the layup for 2.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Buries it from three-point range.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Passes it to Soto. And the rebound goes to Villanueva.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Villanueva covering.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Out to the wing. Good on the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Here's Soto. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. Delivering the blowout. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Oh, the slashing Slovenian Goran Dragic told us about his attacking style of play.
Try to get inside the paint and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And, our...
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing and even more for the defense to worry about.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. To the middle. And they're pushing it up. Here's Mendoza. Off on the layup.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making
it. First personal foul, first team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And last season was Mills' best. Now in his mid-30s, he's only getting better, affecting the game beyond his shooting.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Smitty, it's amazing how efficient Mills has become.
He has tremendous shooting percentages across the board, Kevin. He takes care of the ball, and he gives you a calm presence.
Driving the lane. 11 feet away. It's deflected. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcasting, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Clarkson for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Clarkson's got 15.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
From 20 feet out. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And here's that intense defensive look.
Lopez outside. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Off target with his 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. And Steve, along with everything else he does, Van Vliet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads. He makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
On defense, the visitors. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Over to the wing. Lopez outside. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the playing tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons. You want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. That's tipped. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Takes it inside. It's picked off. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it. The fast break chance. It's tipped. And it ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. He's covered by Clarkson. On the mark with the 15-footer.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Lets it go from deep. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
3.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Clarkson's gone to work from the arc, nailing all 4 of his attempts. Lopez outside. 6 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Inside. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Your home team.
Six on the shot clock. They double him with Clarkson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
The ball goes to the away team. Here's the lineup for your home team.
The visitors with the ball. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They double him with Clarkson. Let's go. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The 10-footer. No good that time.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Foul. 4th team foul. Checking in for the away team.
And the home team has possession. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
1:10 left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Stripped away.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
5th team foul. Shooting for the home team. At the line for
the first one falls.
It's really inevitable that a player's physical gifts may diminish over the years. But one thing about Blake Griffin that will never go away is his leadership ability.
I totally agree. He's one of the most respected players in the NBA, and that will continue even after his playing days are over.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force him to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
At the line for one.
One shot.
And that one misses. Being just 29% in the second quarter, the offense is suffering. They get the rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he lobs it up toward the rim, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. The pass to Mendoza. And there's the drive. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Soto. Four seconds left, and the layup is good. 15 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
He can't get it to go. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
You've got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A tremendous start for Jordan Clarkson. He had 20 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into them. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that'll about do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Hands it from downtown.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Passes it to Soto. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Kicks it to Lopez. From downtown, cranes the three-pointer.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Ramos the pass to Soto. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 19 points in the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
It's stolen. Lopez covering. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Six to shoot. Off the left rim and out.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Clarkson, good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Home team ball. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. No good on that one. And he drives in, and that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He's covered by Clarkson. Knocked away. Stolen by Clarkson. And they're on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
And you know, Clarkson
line
entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now, and he gets it back. No good with the elbow jumper.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. You got to like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
T-shirt time! Now into the lineup for your home team.
From the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
It's T-shirt bonanza.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Can't connect from short range. Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. To the left wing. To the paint. Stolen by Clarkson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the layup is good. He's got 7.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
To the wing right side. Clock at 6. The pass to Mendoza. To the middle. Here's Villanueva.
It'll be a turnover. Away team ball. Substitution for the away team.
Here's the 3. That shot off. Pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Down low. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Now this summer, a new contract for Andre Drummond after being bought out last season by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's nice to get a fresh start. I think he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, eager to prove his doubters wrong.
Here's Phillips, and that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Yep, that one goes in there.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
The ball poorly, just 28%. Here's Mendoza. Drills it from outside. He's got 7.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Right wing. It's stolen. Here we go, all alone. From deep. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Villanueva covering. Makes it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
.32 seconds left to play in the third. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Missed inside. Inside. With 4 seconds on the clock, and that's 2 points on the layup. Villanueva's got 5 points so far.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout.
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Just take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
The ball goes to the away team. Checking in for the away team.
The layup off target. And only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. To the left side wing.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
left of the wing. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play.
Home team ball.
And so here's the home team. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again after what we've gone through, partner. It is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things. And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Pass to Lopez. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Just 5 on the clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Now, here's Clarkson. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Hits it from 3-point range.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Ramos. Fires from deep. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
You know, Steve, we've seen a few times in recent years in Cleveland and Indiana, for example, a new coach gets fired in year 1.
Yes, Kevin, losing a locker room can do that to you. It's embarrassing for those teams. When you know it's not working, you better not delay the inevitable.
Lopez with the steal. Fast break, here we go. Shot from the wing. That shot, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
So if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. The shot, no good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Doesn't go that time.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
About 43% here in the fourth quarter. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the middle. Can't hit from in close. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Lopez over to help. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Looking at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Ramos. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Six to shoot. To stop the drought. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Pulls it up. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Passes to Villanueva. Can't nail the jumper. Gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
That one good for 2.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. .35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And again, unable to change momentum here. There's the pass to Phillips. Goes back up. can't capitalize inside. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And he commits the intentional foul. Guys, what do you think?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution, but let's see out of the timeout.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Pascal, you've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
Our energy was where we wanted to be, and that's how we got to play every single night. We can't come in and not play that way, because that's the way we play. So we got to play like that every single night, and it starts with me. You know, like I have to bring my team to that energy level every single night, and you know I'm gonna try my best to do that.
It was successful tonight, man. Congratulations on a big win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony's